How you doing, everyone? Scott here, and finally back doing a video. It feels like it's been ages since I've made a video, but I think I'm on about a week. But yeah, got some stuff to show you, some pickups that I've accumulated over the last few weeks. I've not bought a lot over the last few weeks, so I've just had odds and ends coming in, so I thought I'd wait till I had a kind of bundle to show you. I now have some more stuff coming in, so I thought I'd just get this out of the way. So I've got some CDs and some vinyl to show you, but first of all I'll mention the VC meetup that me, Metal Mickey and Cloudy, aka Cloudy Milder, had on Friday night. Really good to catch up with the guys. A bit strange, as Andy put it. It's strange seeing people with legs and you're not just seeing this. So yeah, it was pretty strange, but really good. It's just good to kind of meet up, and we got a bit to eat and saw a couple of bands. So to put you in the picture, Mike kind of contacted us about 2 months ago to say there was this gig on in Carlisle, which is the very north of England. So it's about 2 hours from Edinburgh, where me and Andy live, and about an hour from Mike. So I think Mike had to travel north east, and me and Andy had to travel southwest to Carlisle. So yeah, it was kind of like a bit of neutral ground for us all to meet up. Looking back on it, I kind of wish we'd stayed. It was a tiring journey home, and I killed a rabbit on the way home. So yeah, we're kind of going through some country roads, and I squashed a bunny. But anyway, apart from that, yeah, so we got a catch up, got some food, kind of just had a bit of banter back and forward about VC, and that was pretty much it until we got to the club, where we had bought tickets to go and see Chris Holmes, obviously ex-guitarist of Wasp. He has a kind of solo effort touring about right now, a kind of solo band called Mean Man. So we thought it'd be a good chance to go and see him. It was a really small venue, so it'd be quite an intimate place to go and see a band like that. And there was like a chance of meeting him and getting stuff signed after. So we all took things along to be signed by Chris Holmes. So got to the club, and that's where you would have seen Mike's video of us, just like a brief video of us in the club. That's when we first got there. So we saw, it was 3 bands, 2 support acts, and obviously Chris Holmes, and it was okay. The first band that came on were okay, nothing special. The second band that played were very, very good. I think the other guys bought their CD, and then it was on to Chris Holmes's Mean Man. It was a 4-piece band, mainly Wasp covers, which was fine by me. Absolutely love Wasp, and I was absolutely confused at the start because I'd basically researched Chris Holmes and his solo stuff before we went. It wasn't great. It didn't really do much for me, but I thought it's not really about going to see Chris Holmes, it's about the meetup. So wasn't expecting much from the solo stuff, and I was kind of right. It wasn't great. The thing is with Chris Holmes' solo stuff is he sings and plays guitar. So 1, his voice is crap, and 2, he kind of struggles to play guitar now. Obviously not as proficient as he was back in the day. So yeah, the solo stuff wasn't great. The Wasp stuff was brilliant because Chris Holmes kind of stuck to playing the guitar, plus he had a lead guitarist, a younger guy who actually sang the Wasp stuff and sounded very much like Blackie Lawless. Absolutely great voice. So yeah, really enjoyed the Wasp stuff. They did On Your Knees, which for some reason confused me. When they played that at the start, I thought it was a Chris Holmes song, and it wasn't until I mentioned it later that Mike actually pointed out it's on their first album. So yeah, that confused me. So On Your Knees, they did Wild Child, they did Blind in Texas, Sleeping in the Fire. I can't remember. I don't need no doctor. I can't remember the other ones they did, but the Wasp stuff was really good. So basically, Chris Holmes' solo stuff is Chris Holmes rambling, as Mike put it, ramblings of a madman would have been a good way to describe it. So yeah, by the end of a Chris Holmes song, you're kind of like, right, thank God that's over. Very repetitive choruses, and yeah, it wasn't great. So basically, it came to the end of the gig, and we kind of made a joint decision just to kind of slip off through the door and just head off. We didn't really get anything signed or meet Chris after the gig. Plus, it was pushing on. It was maybe about 11:30, 11:45 when the gig finished, and we all still had to get home. So it was a tiring drive back. I think I got back in the house about 2:20 in the morning. So yeah, so we just kind of abandoned the idea of getting anything signed. So we just kind of walked out with our with our records and stuff. Like, okay, maybe next time. So yeah, but overall, really great meet up, and I'm sure we'll try and get some guys up to Edinburgh in the future. And I think me and Andy have got some gigs in the pipeline, so hopefully that'll become a bit of a regular thing as well. So thank you guys for the meetup. So I'm going to get on to my pickups. These CDs are all going to be really cheap pickups, like from a car boot sale, or like the equivalent of an American flea market kind of thing. So I picked up Garage Inc. for 50p. This is the 2-disc set. Disc 1 is New Recordings 98, and disc 2 is Garage Days Revisited 1987. So thought it was pretty good for 50p. Next one is a CD I probably wouldn't have picked up if it wasn't in front of me for 50 pence. And it's the cover album from Guns N' Roses, The Spaghetti Incident. It's got covers from like Johnny Thunders, Sex Pistols, I think there's what else is there? Can't remember now. Iggy Pop. I've never heard this. I'm not really massively into cover songs and cover albums, but that was 50p, so I just picked it up. I've not even listened to it yet. So that's Guns N' Roses and The Spaghetti Incident. Next up is Motorhead and The World Is Yours. Some of these cases will need to get changed out because they're scuffed and cracked. And Orgasmatron, Motorhead. Picked up Gillan, and I think this is the debut album, Glory Road. And on this too, there's for Gillan fans only, so this comes in a kind of slip sleeve kind of thing. 2-disc set, again 50p. And the last CD I'm going to show is, I wouldn't have picked this up either, but what I will say is I don't have it, and it was 50 pence. So moving on to the vinyl. First one up is the first two are things I've just not shown. I've just completely forgotten to show. And I did mention this band. The vinyl on Amazon right now is really cheap, and I think I picked this up for £12 brand new, and it's Testament's Brotherhood of the Snake, which is, in my opinion, superb. Absolutely loved it. I picked this up and The Formation of Damnation pretty much at the same time, I think within a week of each other, so I've just not got around to showing this yet. So this is the gatefold double disc with lyrics on the inside. So yeah, definitely worth a check out on Amazon if you're after any Testament stuff, because it's going really cheap. Next up is from Anthrax, and it's Spreading the Disease. After just recently getting into Anthrax, I picked up the first CD I ever picked up was Spreading the Disease, and I absolutely loved it, and I knew I would want to get this on vinyl, so picked it up pretty cheap. I think it was just over a tenner, posted. There is some damage to the inner sleeve, but I'm not too worried about that. Vinyl's in really great shape. I might actually just try and cut that off because it's just annoying. But yeah, the vinyl's in really good shape, so I'm not going to dwell on that too much. And I'm definitely after some more Anthrax on vinyl, so that is that. And the last one, I think only one other VC member knows about this, and it's because I messaged them, because I know he's after it. I know it's rare in America, it's rare here, and it's Holy Soldier, self-titled debut. I think it's their debut, from 1990, and it's just an absolutely phenomenal album. I know I show a lot of Christian metal. I'm obviously showing this right now. I show a lot of Striper because I really I really love Striper, but I'm not religious. I'm purely in it for the music, because I just think they're a good band. Both Striper and Holy Soldier. When it comes to religion, I'm completely neutral. I don't have any religion. I don't believe in any of that, but I just buy this stuff purely for the music, and this is superb. This is really, really great stuff. And I thought it kind of even out. I listened to enough albums with hell, Satan, devil in them, so I thought maybe this will kind of balance me out. Just comes on this paper sleeve as well, so really have to pick that up. Very rare record. Did pay a bit more than I would normally for an album, and I can't get this in this lock. Yes, I can. Yeah, did pay a bit more for this, but it is a rare album, so it's kind of worth it. And the person, and you maybe worked out who it is who's really after this, but we've kind of worked something out. So yeah, that is my latest pickup, Holy Soldier. So that is my pickups recently. I have got more stuff coming in, so that'll probably be next weekend. I'll get all that shown. Let me know what you think, and until then, I will see you.